Greetings, my fine mechanized scenery enthusiasts. This time, so I'm back again with a new unboxing video because my local game store got some funsies. They got some HEXTECH tabletop ready painted terrain, the battlefield in a box. And so I grabbed some from the Trinity City corporate offices because there was a couple things and I was like, ooh, these are all pretty good. They're all also priced about the same. I think there was like a bigger one that was I think $5 more. But I was just like, I don't know which one I want to get, so I just grabbed one of the ones that was a little bit cheaper because I don't need to break the bank right now because I only had a little bit of extra funsy money from cette commission that I got. Some people gave me some tips on, so that was nice. But yeah, so we're taking a look at this. The only thing I've done so far is remove the plastic wrapping because shine. But yeah, it's a pretty nice little box. Got little things on all the sides, a showcase of like the diameters, what you're getting in the box. So you get ready-made, painted thing, all this jazz. So you get two different looking things, I guess, and whatnot. Yeah, give us that. This is the bottom. This has all the HEXTECH stuff. I've never bought. I've never bought pre-made tabletop terrain. I've always like thought about making it myself, like scratch building it. Also because Battletech stuff, like, no, oh, okay, there is tape on this. Oop. It's a good thing. I'm glad I had my exact knife still over by. Not because there was a little. I'm stabbing the box. Oh no. There we are. There. There it is. The unleashing of the terrain can begin. That right on over there. We got a block of that. And a block of that. Alright. So you get both of these in a big old bubble wrap. Big old bubble wrap. Let's get presumably this is the actual main thing. Alright. Let us open this up. Let's see. Remember, cut away from yourself. Don't do what I just did, where I stabbed me thingy, even though... Yeah, my thingy's fine. Thingy's fine. But be better. Be better. I think this should just roll off. But yeah, I know this company has made other terrain before, so I'm curious to see how the quality of all that is. Oh, and there it be. There it be. Edge right off. That is a chunk of plastic wrap. Like, really, see if I have anything for scale. There we go. Model for scale. That's how big that thing of plastic wrap is. And now we can look on how big the actual terrain is. So yeah, there's it off its hex base. So that's how big that is. Let's get the little hex base opened up. Yeah. Assume you have to probably glue these things down all the way on the base. Not sure if it has like an interlocking thing or whatever, or if it's got like little studs that like keep it together. Don't know if the back of the box said anything on that. But yeah. Base is a separate little piece that you get. Not want to cut. There we are. There's the base. Just got kind of wait. Oh, okay. So yeah, these are both bases. All right. I was thinking it was like what is it, like a double layered thing? No, it's just all little things. Let's put that on there. That's the bottom of that. So set up like right here, I think. The rest hefty. That is a hefty piece right there. Sits a little flush. Almost maybe it's at least meant to be popped on differently. Maybe. Yeah. It's a little loosey-goosey feeling. Like it's not like the tightest thing ever, but this has some weight to it. So far. So I think that's kind of what they're hoping on. the other one open up. Where it is? The central, there it is. Found it. Cutting away from myself this time, where I don't stab at myself. For I am not stabbing at myself from hell's heart. I'm only digging from hell's heart at thee. If I don't stab the terrain. I'm trying to get this open. There we go. Also trying to use a, like, I had like a folder thing, so I was like, hey, there we go. Using that for the thing, because people said in the last unboxing to use a darker background. Get it that way. I do not know how I got the other one out without having to deal with it as much as this tape. Trying to keep the tape ripping and wait for the microphone so it doesn't burn anyone's ears open. There we go. I think I found it. Oh. Pull it out. No, that's lodged in there, which is good because it means when you pick up your terrain, it's not going to be busted. Ain't going to be no cracked terrain unless it's intentionally cracked terrain, like when they do ruins. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Come on. Come on now. Come on. There we go. There she is. There's the other one. The lighter kind of cream. I guess that's what we describe it as. A tan. Yeah, a tan sort of color. Because you had like the light-ish gray. Then you can pop that right onto its little base. Make them both in shot. And then boom. Yeah, so you got both of them. Let's grab a couple more minis for scale. For scale right now. Get my good old antlion, my lovely little metal model that I love. And then my pride and joy of paintery, and also another model I love, the Pack Hunter. I love this little thing. I need 8 of them. I need 8 more Pack Hunters, and I must paint them in all the colors. All the colors, because this is one of my lovely boys when I did a bunch of, like, non-metallic metal stuff, and it looks amazing. I actually don't remember how I did most of this. I think it was just over the course of one day. But yeah, there was all those. And then for a slightly bigger one, here it is, a Marauder. So yes, that's all that to scale relatively. But yeah, they look pretty good. Like, pop them on top, they can be really stable, from the looks of it. Like I said, these are not gonna. These have weight to them. I think it's like just a solid, whatever this is made out of, because it's some sort of black material. Oh, that's it's got like a little felt thing or something on there. I guess that's to help with the thing. But yeah, there's the terrain itself in great colors. Good bit of detail. A little bit of I guess whatever material they use to do it, little mold line kind of thing there and here. But for what you're looking for, and the fact that there's not a whole lot of, like, I don't own a 3D printer, so I can't really 3D print a whole bunch. I can't 3D print anything. So this is a great option. Like, I want to buy one, but also, like, I have to put my money towards different expenses. Like, I need to buy a laptop for work so I can do commissions on the go. But yeah, you can get plenty of work out of this little thing, I think. And the other range of things that I think they're putting out is going to be looking nice. Here's the more tanned one, how it's looking. It's good. The paint job is good. It's not like amazing. You can see like little bits, like right here, there's a little blue on the outside of the main thing. Like you could probably go in and touch a lot of this up really easy. But like if in terms of just out of the box looking good, there's nothing that's like insanely terrible or like just egregious. This is a decent looking set of terrain, I think. I initially didn't know it was painted, so I was going with the expectation of just being gray, whatever material this is made out of. I'm not sure. Let me Let us look at the box. Building painted in two schemes. Designed by. Oh, they have the designer. They have the designer on here. So the designer is Christopher Wales. So that's pretty freaking cool. Always showcase the people who make the cool stuff. Titanic mechs. Let's see. Material. Design. Registered logo. Nope. Yeah, it does not look like they have whatever material it's made out of the box. I assume it's probably like a plastic or something. It has a lot of like I said, this has a lot of weight to it. Um, how I would best describe it as having about the same kind of weight a Coke can or a little like just a full soda can has, but with like a bit more because it's like a solid thing. Like in terms of just how heavy it is. Like it's not heavy, but it's not gonna fall over unless you really hit it. Like I think that's gonna be how it is. Like let's move these out of here. Let's see if I go. Yeah, just lightly dabbing it with my hand will get it to move, but it's stable enough because of how the frame is. I think it's not gonna be the worst. I think you can bump into it pretty. This one's a bit more stable, it seems. Not sure if I just didn't put that in there right, but yeah, this. Yeah, you can see like from the wobble test here that like it's pretty stable, and that's nice. This is nice. I would. Hey, this is cool. Like I have the Alpha Strike box, which I need to actually go through because I got it, just made the terrain and have not done anything with it, including the models. They're still in the box in there. I just looked at them all and whatnot. Um, but yeah, these will be great. Like if you want to do a jump up from that and like want to have a little bit more, you can probably mix and match these, get like your favorite whatever buildings, and then slowly build it up, and then you have like a full kind of set of terrain that you can just pop out for any kind of little game. It'll be fun because like they cover really well in terms of like just being able to be in there. And they have the hexes, which is the biggest thing, which makes it easier. And then if you're doing Alpha Strike, you can just take them off the bases, and do whatever. But yeah, these are lovely little buildings that I'm really interested to try and see. I need to do a little game with somebody, either some friends or maybe get my dad to play a little thing of Alpha Strike or something, and throw these on and see how they go. But yeah, just lovely little things. I love these. This is gonna be freaking amazing when I take photos of miniatures. I'm gonna have to really take some new photos of that thing because I love how I did this model, and a bunch of my Hell's Horses stuff. Because these will be like just amazing little things to have around. I would love to put these on like a little table, like where I can display all my minis and stuff. So I'll have to think about doing that for now. Maybe I can have all my Kellhounds on next to this building, and then all my Hell's Horses over there because those are the two biggest factions. But yeah, I'm really psyched. Definitely when I get some more money, I'm going to try and buy more of these because these are nice. I want to have a cool little table set up so where I can just throw in a little quick game, whatever. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this little unboxing and seeing my stuff. The other one blew the heck up, which was nice, and I hope you all enjoyed that. And I'm trying to improve upon this little thing with the little black folder and whatnot. Help with the camera focus. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this, and if you enjoyed watching this, click the subscribe button or right down below in the descriptione, the wibbly lobble. I'll put like I think a link to where you can buy HEXTECH. I think they have a website where they're ordering it. I'm not sure. I literally just know it was a thing. I think they got a lot of like STLs or something. There was some company that bought a bunch of STLs and is now manufacturing them, or either selling the STLs from a previous company that was doing something. I'm not sure if that is this group. But yeah, I'll link down below where you can pick up these little things as well as the rest of the range of things that they have. Because these are nice little bits of terrain. Like you could literally just touch them up if you wanted to do whatever you want. I don't know if you need to strip them, but you can definitely do a whole lot because they're nice, especially if you just wanted to clean up the little mold things that I saw on the back and like little bits over here. But yeah, these are lovely little things of terrain, and I think anyone who like is interested in not having to buy a 3D printer to do a whole bunch of stuff, which not at the moment on my priority list. So this is a good little toss up for that. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed this little video of me looking at some HEXTECH terrain. And if I buy any more, I'll definitely try to show. I'll get a couple of them before I make the next kind of video, and then show them off. Because that way you get a good breadth of all of them instead of just, oh hey, look, it's another one where I'm looking at it in the camera. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this, and I hope you all have a great one. And put down what you think if you have taken a look at these things, or whether or not you think this is like a good bit of terrain or whatever, or how it compares to other terrain like lines. Oh yeah, tell me what your thoughts are, and I hope you have a good one. And I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.